We're gonna make a chicken tamale with salsa verde. I started with 1 cup of vegetable shortening. Now, you can do this all by hand, and traditionally it is done by hand, okay, with a whisk. But your arm is gonna get really tired. So I put it in the stand mixer, and I turn that sucker on until this is light and fluffy. So you actually have to turn this pretty high to get that process going. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons. Sounds like a lot, right? It is. It's a lot. Of baking powder and 1 tablespoon of salt. 2.5 cups masa harina. This is our ground cornmeal, basically. Very finely ground. And we're going to start pouring this in stages. On the stove, I have 2 pots here. They're just warm. They're not boiling. We have vegetable stock, 1 cup, and we have about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to pour about 1/2 cup of vegetable stock into the mixer, not doing this by hand, and I'm going to pour about 1 cup of chicken stock in, and I'm going to start very low. Be very careful. This is very thick base, and you're adding very hot liquid. So just be careful and start very low. Then you can turn it up bit by bit and add a touch more stock. I think we're about done. I really do. You want a shaggy dough, and then you just twist this off and leave that shaggy dough right there. Over here, we have just a sheet pan I put under the broiler with 2 poblanos, 2 jalapenos, an onion cut into wedges, and 6 large tomatillos. And I threw in 5 cloves of garlic. This is the base for salsa verde. So we're adding the juice of 1 lime to our blender or food processor or Vitamix. A little sprinkle of cumin. We're gonna add a few dashes of hot sauce. And then cilantro. You can leave that out. This is still gonna be delicious salsa regardless. I'm gonna process this with a little salt and pepper, and we'll be right back. So I'm gonna take all of the 2.5 cups of masa that we prepared and our green salsa. I reserved some to top our tamales. For the actual husks, trim the ends, okay? And we bring a large pot of water to a boil. As soon as the water comes to a boil, put the tamale husks, the corn husks, into the water, toss them around, cover the pot, and let it stand for 20 to 30 minutes. Then take them out and do exactly what I did here. Fan them out and keep them moist. So we're going to mix all of this together. The chicken, the masa, and the poached, or you could even use rotisserie chicken, shredded. So now, for each tamale, we're going to take about 3 or 4 tablespoons of filling. Then we fold up the short end, and we make a cone, really. And you want it to come just to the end so we can fan them and stack them in a steamer. When you put them into your steamer or the colander, okay, on top of a pot of water with a piece of foil, anybody can do this, you're going to angle them. So they're kind of sitting on the side a bit with the open end up. Now, once we get that all together, we cover it with a lid or foil, and this guy's gonna go 45 minutes to an hour. So guys, this is what it looks like inside the tamale.